Okay, you've both had your instructions in the ring. I want no naughties with a head, okay? Backhands, good luck.
Professional fight number 15 for the sensational amateur David Haye, who still needs to prove he's a serious player in this 14-stone-4 cruiserweight division. In his way tonight, the decent, rounded Italian Vincenzo Rossitto, come in at 10 days' notice, has fought for the European title before. Can he withstand the Haye start? All of Haye's 13 wins have come inside 4 rounds. The only defeat in the 5th in that stunning fight with Carl Thompson. We might just see here what David Haye's really made of, Jim.
Yeah, but we'll have big expectations of Haye. I mean, natural talent, tremendous puncher. All the attributes you're looking for in a young fighter. People talk about maybe he doesn't love the gymnasium as much as maybe he should, but he always looks to me, always strips off to look in the best of shape, and he's looking tremendous tonight. Nice cagey start, just trying out a thumping jab to begin with. Good plan.
Physically cut on the scales, Haye, and Rossitto a little fleshy, but he brings to the ring plenty of experience. 30 wins in 35 fights, and he's ranked number 8 by the WBC.
Good left hook, just blocked by Rossitto. You have to ask, Rossitto coming here at 2 weeks' notice, is he looking upon this as a shortcut back for a 3rd European crack? Or is it a money job because he thinks he's seen good shots there from Haye, digging them into the body?
Beautiful uppercut, started that, and a couple round the midriff of Rossitto, and it's a positive, strong, steady start from David D. Haye, the 25-year-old, celebrated his birthday yesterday from South London.
You know, just in the middle of saying, is it a payday here, or does he see this as a shortcut back to title contention? He started very cagily in the opening session here, but who can blame him?
Has the centre of the ring. Technical advantages should be with Haye, who was such a prestigious amateur. So much expected of him in the paid ranks.
Well, it hasn't allowed Rossitto to do anything yet. This is about the first real attack he's tried to mount.
Small graze on the bridge of the nose for the Sicilian Vincenzo Rossitto. Nothing silly from Haye yet.
Well, this is what you want to see. He's just having a look. He's trying to think what punches. He's tried a couple of left hooks. He's tried a couple of body shots. There he's gone with the right hand, but finished with a lovely short right hand to the ribs.
It's been an excellent first round from David Haye, and let's see what Nicky Piper thinks with Ed Robinson.
Well, Nicky, is this an unusually patient start by David Haye?
It is a very unusual start, but he's learned from the Thompson defeat that he needs to pick his punches. Rossitto is tough, he's well-rated, he's been in some very good men, and I think he's there for a few rounds. I think that David Haye wants a few rounds, but he wants to look good, he wants to pick his punches, and he has picked some very good punches in that first round.
Do you think David's looking to get some more rounds to prove his stamina, perhaps?
I think so. He's not gone past 5 rounds in his career. You know, he's got some big fights coming up, and he needs to show that he's got stamina as well as punching power.
But is that a dangerous thing to do, because he's never been beyond 5?
No, I don't think so. He's boxing very nicely. He's not using too much energy. He's been very economical, and he's picking his punches against Rossitto, who, to be fair, is quite tough and is a good opponent.
Thank you, Nicky.
Yeah, he's given away experience, rounds, and stature really to Vincenzo Rossitto. 4 years his senior in his 36th outing, and only 15 for David Haye. But a professional start from him.
Yeah, there was a look of confidence in what he was doing in the opening round. Didn't do too much, but what he did was fairly impressive, and we didn't see that same confidence in any of Rossitto's work. Rossitto trying to come forward now and again. He maybe feels safer up close to Haye. See, at long range, Haye can get full power into these punches.
Rossitto coming off a couple of stoppage wins, the last over Jesper Christiansen, once a pretty decent fighter, and he'll be coming with some confidence despite being stopped in this round by the European champion Alexander Gurov. That was on a cut. Normally pretty durable. Let's see what Haye can do. Jab, right hand, looks fast, precise, mind on the job.
Yeah, Rossitto showing a decent defence. They're just keeping the hands up nice and tight, switching to southpaw here, just trying to find a way past that solid jab of Haye's.
Quick body shot went in from David Haye, who's been sparring with the former world cruiserweight champion Robert Daniels out in Miami in preparation for this. Was slated to fight Mark Hobson. Hobson pulled out with shingles. He's ringside tonight, keeping an eye on Haye.
Yep, Haye staying nice and cool under that first little bit of fire. Oh, good left hook.
Beautiful shot from David Haye. 13 knockouts, remember, in his 13 wins.
Well, that was a lovely left hook, and Rossitto, to his credit, has taken it very well. But it's put him on the defensive.
Won both cruiserweight and heavyweight titles in Italy, Rossitto. And Haye spars with a lot of heavyweights like Danny Williams, and he's hurt Rossitto here in the second. The Italian looking unsteady on his legs. How about this, Jim?
Yeah, a little beautiful little shot, right hook up close was the one that did the damage. And I don't really think Rossitto's regained his senses yet. He's on automatic pilot at the moment, just trying to survive here. These are solid punches.
And down he goes, crashes on the canvas in front of us. Vincenzo Rossitto, bad knockdown. 10 seconds left in the second, and Mickey Van looked into his eyes. He's waved it off, and David Haye has a big win as he bows to the Huddersfield crowd. 14 knockouts in his 14 victories, and on paper, Jim, the biggest name yet.
Yeah, but a fantastic result for David Haye, and I noticed the whole of the Italian corner, nobody complaining about the stoppage there. A man of Rossitto's experience, I would imagine a lot of referees would maybe let it go on a little bit longer to see if he could get himself out of trouble. But when you see no complaints from the fighter, no complaints from the corner, obviously referee Mickey Van has done the right thing there. But that really was impressive. I mean, a little short right hand just seemed to rob him of his senses halfway through the round, and Haye did not let him off the hook, found his range, didn't miss with anything.
Difficult to call something punch perfect, Jim, but was that pretty close?
Well, against an experienced fighter like Rossitto, who usually manages, so you can just, he caught him slightly off balance there, but that was the finishing shot. The damage had already been done before that knockout punch. That burst right through the defences onto the chin. That was the one that did the damage. That was a glancing blow which caught him with his weight behind him, caused the knockdown, but I don't think he had much more to offer.
The European champion Alexander Gurov stopped him on a cut, but before that he'd only been stopped late on, Rossitto, and Haye's done it dramatically early.
Yeah, much more impressive from Haye. As we keep saying, the man is a natural talent. There's no question he's good enough to go to the top. I'd like to see him in a couple of fights where he has to struggle just to show his mettle, show what grit he can come up with when it's required. But you can't fault tonight's performance. That was perfect.
What a way to celebrate his birthday this week with an excellent performance from David D. Haye.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 55 seconds of round two, the referee Mickey Van having called a halt to the contest, in his opinion, Vincenzo Rossitto being in no position to continue. Your winner, London's David Haye!
Well, that's 14 out of 15 wins. The only defeat coming to Carl Thompson. He's rebuilt David Haye, and he's adding some colour into this division, isn't he, Jim?
Well, there was a look of confidence right from the first bell. You could see he fancied the job, he wanted to look good tonight. He was never in any hurry. He used the jab, he used the hook, he used the body shots, did everything tonight.